My husband and I purchased this home 15 years ago. We fell in love with the neighborhood. There's a beautiful trail in the back. It's close to our parents' homes and our children's schools. I wanted a home that was open concept and reflected our lifestyle.
The reason that I chose to renovate as opposed to moving was that I really like the area. I just did a renovation a few years back and put in a swimming pool and did the front and back landscaping. This house, when I moved in, was going to be my last home, and I didn't want to move anymore.
When I renovated, I wanted a wow effect that represented me. So when I entertain, when my friends come over, I just wanted everybody to come in and go, wow.
I decided to do some research on Georgian, and soon I realized that this was not a typical run-of-the-mill building company. I was very impressed with their design-build process.
The hardest thing for me was to pick a builder because I had had some problems before when I was doing a renovation outside. But from Georgian, it was, let's take a look at this, let's take some measurements, what do you really want? They listened to what I had to say.
When I first contacted Georgian and they told me about the process that I have to go through. The process was in black and white and everything was written down, there was no surprises, so there's no stress.
Once the design and selections were finalized, Georgian provided us with a fixed cost. They honored that right to the very end. There were no surprises. We knew exactly how much the renovation was going to cost.
By having it down in black and white on paper, the steps were all lined up, and I could see at any given time where I was in the process. First you do this, then you do this. I didn't get that from anyone else.
You knew that what was written down was going to be the end, you know, unless of course I changed it again or I asked them to change it again. So it took that stress right out of the equation.
After meeting with the design team, we were immediately put at ease and knew that this was going to be the best choice for us. The next step was the most exciting. That's when we realized that our dreams were going to come true. Georgian gave us 3D renderings, which was so perfect because they took into consideration everything we asked for and we could envision what the final product would look like.
There was a really, really high comfort level for me. I didn't have to worry about leaving the house and saying, okay, I'll be back, because you wanted to come back and check on them constantly. There was none of that. They were respectful, they were clean, they were friendly. It was fun to come home to them because they were always in such good moods and they were all so friendly.
There were days and days that I wouldn't show up here at all, sometimes weeks, because I was running around doing one thing or another. Everyone that I met and dealt with here that Georgian hired or that worked with Georgian were amazing. You could tell that they have a lot of pride in their work. I knew that the job was being done and being done well.
The team, the process, the level of comfort they gave us through every step of the way just made this the most enjoyable experience. Suddenly our old, chopped up, no-flow home was a beautiful open concept space that had beautiful flow and was just a pleasure to be in. All the finishes from the quartz countertop to the backsplash provided that elegant look we were going for.
When the house was finished, it was such an amazing feeling and I had that, wow, this is my home, excellent. It was like opening the door to a brand new house every single time I come home.
And the best part of working with Georgian, one of the best things, was I didn't have to worry about it at all. I love my fireplace, I love my kitchen, my ensuite is to die for. I'm just so proud of what we did as a team together.
It was exactly what we hoped for, but couldn't do ourselves. I highly recommend Georgian to anyone who is considering a renovation. We could never have done this without Georgian.
Come in. Come and see what they did to my home because it's unbelievable. You want details, you want family coming in every day. You know what? They got the full package. The whole team are amazing.
If anyone ever asked me, it would definitely be Georgian.